Every car company claims their engines are built to last, but as a mechanic, I see the truth when the hood opens. Some engines are engineered by geniuses to last 300,000 miles with nothing but basic oil changes. Others are engineered by accountants to fail the moment your final payment is made. Today, we are settling the debate. I'm ranking the top 5 bulletproof engines you can buy today and the 5 money pits that keep my shop in business. If you're looking for a used car or wondering if your current ride is a keeper, you need to see where your engine sits on this list. Let's start with the S tier, the engines that simply refuse to die. First up, the Toyota 2GR FE 3.5-liter V6. You'll find this in Camrys, Siennas, and Lexuses. It's the gold standard. It uses a timing chain that actually lasts, and unlike modern German V6s, it isn't buried under a mountain of fragile plastic. If you change the water pump every 120K, this engine will outlive the car's chassis. Next, the Honda K-Series, K24. Whether it's an Accord or a CR-V, this 2.4-liter four-cylinder is a masterpiece of friction reduction. I've seen these come in with 250,000 miles looking brand new inside. The only thing that kills them? Owners who forget that VTEC still needs oil. Rounding out the top 3 is the General Motors 3800 Series 2 V6. It's an old-school iron block. It's not fast, and it's not particularly fuel-efficient, but it is unkillable. We call it the mechanic's best friend, because the only thing we ever have to do is change the plastic intake manifold gaskets once every decade. If you find a clean Buick with this engine, buy it. The money pits, the engines to avoid. Now let's talk about the F tier. These engines are the reason I can afford a vacation. First on the avoid list, the Ford 2.0-liter EcoBoost, pre-2020. Specifically the ones with the open-deck block design. They have a fatal flaw where coolant leaks into the cylinders, causing engine intrusion. One day it's running fine, the next day you have a $7,000 bill for a long block replacement. There is no fix other than a whole new engine. Next, the BMW N54 Twin Turbo. When it works, it's a rocket ship, but it's a high-maintenance nightmare. High-pressure fuel pumps, fuel injectors, and turbo wastegates fail like clockwork. Unless you have a second car and a deep wallet, stay away. Finally, we have to talk about the Chrysler 2.7-liter V6. This engine is the king of oil sludge. The water pump is driven by the timing chain inside the engine. When the pump leaks, and it will, it dumps coolant directly into your oil, turning it into a milky sludge that seizes the engine instantly. It's a ticking bomb located right under your hood. So, what's the common thread? Why do some engines make the 300K club while others die at 80K? It usually comes down to over-engineering versus cost-cutting. The reliable engines use high-quality metal alloys, simple timing systems, and oversized cooling jackets. The failures usually involve thin cylinder walls, plastic internal components, or innovative tech that wasn't tested for 10 years of real-world heat cycles. But even a bulletproof Toyota engine will die if you follow the 10,000-mile oil change interval that the marketing team put in your manual. As a mechanic, I've noticed that every single 300-mile car that comes into my shop has one thing in common. The owner changed the oil every 5,000 miles, regardless of what the maintenance minder said. But here's the thing. An engine is only as good as the transmission it's bolted to. You could have the most reliable engine in the world, but if it's paired with a bad CVT, your car is still a paperweight. In my next video, I'm ranking the top 5 worst transmissions currently on the road, including one brand that almost every reliable car list tells you to buy. You'll be shocked at who made the worst list. Click here to see if your car has a hidden transmission failure waiting to happen.